Let's explore a bit more about electrical potential difference. For that, we have taken up an experiment. So using a breadboard, LED resistance connecting wire, and a voltage source. So there are three different cases that we're going to look at. Okay, so let me explain the connection. So you have a voltage source connected to a resistance and an LED. So the resistance over here will help us save the LED because if not, it might burn out. Okay. Now the question is simple. In which case the bulb will glow and which it won't, and why? So there are three different cases and there are three different connectivity. Right? You need to answer this question. So before that, let me explain how is that I've done the connection over here. This white color wire indicates your positive terminal of the voltage source and this black color is a negative terminal. If you remember the breadboard working, so this too will be positive, and so the wire, this end of the terminal is getting positive end of the voltage source, and this yellow color wire is carrying the negative end, so this is negative, right? This is negative end, and indirectly this is being provided, this LED is being provided by the negative end of the voltage source. LED itself has positive and negative, so this leg is positive and this leg is negative. So positive end of the LED is connected to positive end of the battery and negative to the negative. Okay, this is the first connection. Second is the LED's leg is connected to the positive end. Both are connected to the positive end. And third, both are connected to the negative end. So the question is, in which case the bulb will glow and why? Right? The question is in which case it will glow and which case it won't, and we need to explain why. Again, my request is please pause, think for a second or a minute, and then unpause the video. So let me answer this question. Let me show the video of the experiment now. So please make your observation and come to a conclusion. Okay, again, these are the steps of, that's how you learn. That's the whole point of doing so much. So make your observation and come to a conclusion and then unpause again, right? So this is your video. So what did you guys observe? The LED glowed over here, and in this case it didn't, and in this case it did. Is it not? So can you guess why? Can you think about why it was glowing in this case and not in these two cases? Well, to answer that, I have this again. So you remember when you keep a ball bearing on a level ground, right? And the cardboard is also on the level ground. What happens? The ball bearing won't move. Same thing over here. When you connect the two terminals to the negative end, right? So both are, the potential difference across them is same. Both are on the same potential difference, potential energy. So potential difference is 0, right? And so you don't have any voltage difference. Since the voltage difference or the voltage is 0 basically, the potential difference, electrical potential is 0, and so the bulb will not glow, right? 0 volt. Now, when we connect it to a higher terminal, it's same as this. Throughout both the ends of the LED are at higher terminal. So the potential difference between the ends is again 0 volts. And so there is no flow of electrons. Again, we need a potential difference, right, for something to happen. a non-zero value. If it's 0, then it won't glow. Okay. So what can we conclude? The idea of electrical potential difference is similar to that of gravitational potential difference, and only when we expose the terminal to potential difference that are of non-zero values, we see movement of charges. That is, there is flow of charges and thus current. Okay. Again, all of this looks simple, but if you understand the idea, understanding voltage will be much easier, right? So please pause. People want to write it, you can write it down. And yes, they can ask you such questions in which it will glow and which it won't. Reason and assertion will come on such questions as well. So please pause, make a note of it, and make a running notes, right?